Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. This is IKTG Tarot. This is a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For those of you who have never been to my channel, I do a 5-card spread. I start off with the Spirit Oracle card though first, and do the 5-card spread with tarot. The first position is the past, the second position is the present, the third or middle position is the mutual energy between the two parties or the situation, the fourth is the future, and the fifth is the most likely outcome. So we're going to start off with Cancer first, and we're going to do your Spirit Oracle card. So I hope everyone's coming off their holiday hangover well. We hope so. If you like the reading and or if you like the song, just press the like button, share, subscribe. When I was meditating in your energy is when I came up with a little ditty. It's really the beginning of a song, but it was like this vacillating energy back and forth. Will or will you or won't you? So just started singing, some will, some won't. So I'm not too sure what's going on with that, but we'll see if the tarot backs up that energy that I was feeling. The story. So we're going to first start off with the Spirit Oracle card. I use the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit guidebook by Kim Krantz. If anyone's looking for it, I'll put it down in the description box if you would like to get the cards yourself. So we'll do a split of the deck. We'll see which one you have for you, Cancer. Spirit team, show me the card I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Spirit, show me the card I need to see for the star sign Cancer for this time period. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Ooh, all right. So the card we got is Beaver, the alchemical sign for Earth. And for me, the energy that I feel from this card is I believe that a beaver works pretty hard at achieving their goal. But I also think it's a strong willpower in doing so too. So they understand that their task is big or large, or it's going to take a long time to do it. And so they move about doing so in a diligent manner. And I think that's what you're doing right now. I think you're in the beaver spirit as you know that it's a incredible task that you are taking on, but you also know what the amount of energy that it takes to complete that task, and you're patiently doing so, or diligently doing so is what I think is what I'm feeling from this card. And I feel that you're in that same energy. I'm going to read the book because I'm still learning, and but that's what I feel from this card. But I'm going to read what it says in the book. I'm sorry, it's not earth, it's water. My apologies. That's an alchemical sign for water, I'm sorry. But we'll still look it up. My apologies. Like I said, I'm still learning. But it means hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. The beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by way of the earth element, providing a home, financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. As I said about that diligence. The beaver card, appears when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga or selfless service. So there you go. Yes. So very much diligently working at a huge task. So let's see if the tarot backs up that energy. Let's see what the story. What the I got the Star. Might have an Aquarius in your, and the Magician. Aquarius in your energy, or you, or in theirs. Four of Wands. Maybe there is an Aqua in your energy space. A couple more shuffles. Yeah, one more. And then we'll cut the deck and see what the story. The tarot cards. Spirit, show me the story. Show me the cards I need to see. Spirit, team, universe, show me the card I need to see for the star sign Cancer. The cards, past, present, usual energy, and most likely outcome. So we're going to show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. There's one. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Show me the cards I need to see, Spirit, for the star sign Cancer. Ooh. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. One more card. Most likely outcome for the star sign Cancer. The cards I need to see for the star sign Cancer. Whoa. Jump out. Bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune. See what this story is. All right, so in the past position, this is how I see this, is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So someone came to you with an offer, or there was an offer made to you. I mean, perhaps even the universe gave you this offer. But for whatever reason, it wasn't ready to manifest in the physical just yet. And so that's why it's in reverse in the past position. And the reason I believe for that, is what I strongly feel, is for the next card, that's what's your present energy, is because it wasn't an equal give and take between the two. This is Six of Pentacles energy, or Six of Pentacles. This is Earth energy, I should say. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And I think that the situation wasn't balanced yet, but it possibly could, because we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So in the future, this could prove to be a balanced situation in the future. And the reason why I say that is because the mutual energy between the two parties is water energy, like yours, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but it's the Three of Cups. So perhaps the mutual energy will be that of celebration for this to actually transpire. Perhaps, I'm not sure, or maybe it could, but or this could have been, I'm feeling not a third party situation. I'm feeling that it's more a celebratory energy, not necessarily a third party. but it could have been. If it was a third-party energy, that would be the reason why it's not balanced. And it could also definitely explain the future energy of the Fool in reverse. It's a major arcana. It usually represents Aries. It is in the reverse, so there's no beginning with that. With that particular situation that was in the past, that was offered either by someone, I believe it was someone, because it was unbalanced, so there's no beginning with that. However, the most likely outcome is you in your own power, which is fantastic, especially because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So because you're in this beaver spirit, knowing that anything worth having is worth working at, and being patient as well. And so that's why your most likely outcome is you being in your own energy. This is the Major Arcana Chariot card, which is Cancer, represents Cancer, your sign. So you're going to move forward in a balanced way, knowing, and this is a fairly fast energy too, but at the same time you understand your role in this whole situation, and you understand that as long as you remain with, true to yourself or whatever, true to this energy or whatever, that the wheel will eventually spin for you in your favor. And I believe that it will, because that's what it says right under there. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because underneath that, we have 9 of Pentacles, which is like the single person card, or, it's basically minor Arcana Empress in my opinion, or as I read. So everything will be great. I think energy that you're presently in is working to benefit who you are and the situation, with either this past person who it wasn't ready to manifest into the physical reality or into 3D world or what have you. But good job, Cancer. I like your energy a lot. Stay in that. Looks good for you. All right, we're gonna go to Pisces next. Pisces, if you're just now clicking, if you use the timestamp, I do a 5-card spread. The first position is the past, the second position is the present, the third or middle or whatever is the third position is the mutual energy between you and the party or the situation or person. The fourth is the future, and the fifth position is the most likely outcome. I also start off with the Spirit Oracle card. So we're going to do that first. Pisces. Hope all is well. Again, this is a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus for the star sign Pisces. So if you skip through the song is, I guess I'll title it The Will of Won't. It's vacillating between either you're doing this situation or you're not. You're either committed to it or you're not, or you're going to do it or not. So let's see what energy, spirit energy or oracle energy you are in. Animal spirit energy. Your card, Pisces. What is your card? I'll do one more and then we'll. Then we'll cut the deck. Pisces. Spirit, show me the card. Ooh, popped out quickly. Actually, I'll keep going because I didn't even say Pisces yet. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign Pisces. Spirit, show me the card I need to see for the star sign Pisces. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign Pisces. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign Pisces. For the star sign Pisces. Spirit, show me the card I need to see for the star sign Pisces. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign Pisces. What is their energy they're in? Spirit team, show me the card I need to see for the star sign star sign Pisces. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign Pisces, Spirit. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign Pisces. We have Lizard. Lizard is your card. I'm pretty sure this is an alchemical sign for fire, I believe. That's what I'm feeling from it anyway. Yes, fire. Yes, indeed, fire. We'll read it in just a second, but what I'm feeling from this is that change, that willing, that fiery energy. It's a passionate energy, and it's whether or not you're accepting this fire energy right now. Like this is the energy you're in, but it's whether or not you are going to embrace it. I think it's kind of for you, it's unfamiliar because you are used to being in, or used to knowing what's coming toward you. And I think that the lizard in many ways is able to blend in with its surroundings, or use the energy to transmute, almost like, you know how a lizard sometimes needs to cool itself down because it's cold-blooded or whatever, or warm itself up, I should say. So I think it's an energy where you're a little unfamiliar with it, being that it is the alchemical, or it's fiery energy, passionate energy. So it's just a little removed from what you're used to, and so that's probably why I got this indecision for all water signs. But let's read what it says here in the book. Instinctual, sensitive to the subtle, dreamer. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception. As if it has a sixth sense, the lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights in big city and return to the inner artist who's been whispering your name. So, it's unfamiliar to you, but it seems that it's a good energy to be in. It's just unfamiliar to you, and again, like, there's two different energies is what it was saying. It's like you need to recognize that you need to pull back from it, or recognize, the pullback, so to speak. Or we'll see what the tarot has to say about that. It's a dreamer card. I mean, that's very much Piscean energy too. In tarot you have the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfilled, or the dreamer. That Cups energy is Piscean in nature, or in Piscean origin energy. The Nine of Cups, that is. So we'll see what the tarot has to say, Pisces. Do one more shuffle, and then we'll cut the deck now. Let's see the story Tyro has for this lizard energy that we're in. Spirit, show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Pisces. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Pisces. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Pisces. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Pisces, Spirit. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Pisces. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Pisces. Spirit, show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Pisces. Past energy right now. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Pisces. Show me the cards I need to see need to see for the star sign Pisces, Spirit. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Pisces. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Pisces. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Pisces. Show me the cards I need to see, Spirit. Bottom of the deck, I have the Hermit in reverse. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so. All of your cards are in reverse, Pisces, and the very first, the first position card in the past position is Queen of Wands, and it is fire energy too, but it's also in reverse. The Queen of Wands in the upright is the energy of like a person who knows what they want and where they're going, and knows what, like everyone kind of looks at this person as being able to quickly, it's a go-getter. Someone who knows exactly what they want and they know exactly how to get in. And I think this is the reason why overall you're in this fire energy and it's unfamiliar to you, because something that you wanted in the past did not come about, whether that is an emotional state, but it eventually made you go in, but you're coming out of that. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit in reverse, and I'll explain what I mean by that. But it's you not getting this emotional thing, or really, because of the present energy, I think it was more a not being able to physically manifest what you wanted, some type of financial independence or freedom, or an opportunity financially, because we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is the independent woman, but it's just, when I say woman, you know, tarot isn't gender specific. It's just an energy as far as masculine and feminine, but we all have them, both masculine and feminine traits. But this is the single woman card. It's in the reverse, so you weren't able to manifest this independence, so to speak, from this matter. You weren't able to do that in the physical 3D or whatever, so not in an independent state. And I believe because the reason for that is also Pentacle energy, the mutual energy between you and this person or the situation is Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is, in the upright, it's now vacillating between two different things, two different opportunities that are monetarily speaking, I should say. And but now you have made that decision. That decision has been made. It's no longer indecisive, juggling between two different things. You made your decision. However, or one of the two, both of you are in this vacillating will I, won't I type thing. Okay, and because that I meant that in the past or whatever. In that indecision, but someone made the decision, either you or they, and I believe that it was you that made the decision, but it caused you to slow the wheel down, because the next one we have is the Wheel of Fortune. It's Major Arcana. We have it in the reverse, so it slowed down what the universe was going to bring to you, this decision. It doesn't mean that you can't flip this energy, because it's all about your free will, okay? And that's the song is Will of Won't. But you have made the decision to not be in that energy anymore, not pursue this physical or this financial thing. I think it's like a financial thing is what it sounds like to me. And because of that, the wheel is in reverse, so it's slowed down. But it doesn't mean that we still have a Major Arcana here, so it doesn't mean that you can't change that with your own personal decision. You may be able to change that, Pisces. And the most likely outcome is your energy, your card. And I was just talking about this before I did the spread of tarot. I talked about Nine of Pentacles being Piscean energy, but this is in the reverse. So this is not getting your wish just yet. And I think it's going to be all right, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Hermit in reverse. So you've came out of this deep reflection about this decision that you made. And that's what's causing you to be in this, how I read the card, this lizard of, it's unfamiliar to you, because it's more of a, instead of being emotionally being able to grasp a hold of it, it's more of like a passion or a desire base thought or thought basis. So it's a little out of your element, so to speak, right now. And that's probably why all these cards are in the reverse, because it's out of your element. Yet I think it's going to bode well, because you're coming out of that reflective energy. You're no longer in that hermit energy, or it puts you into a hermit reverse to where you have to reevaluate it. And you either will or won't make this situation better, but that's all on you. And this is a general reading, so I hope that you either make a better position or make a better decision, or reconsider an outcome, or just reconsider the whole decision that you made. Reconsider it. I think it has to be looked at in a different way, a new perspective, and that's how I read this. But all is not lost, Pisces, so it's okay. Can't always have sunshine and rainbows in readings. Sorry. It's just not panning out the way you like it to, or the way you want it to this time. All right, so we're gonna do Scorpio next. Scorpio, if you just joined us by doing the timestamps here, I do a 5-card spread. I start off with the Spirit Oracle Animal card. The 5-card spread is Spirit Oracle Animal card first. The 5-card spread is the first position is the past, second, present, third is the mutual energy between you and the party or the person or situation. Fourth is the future, and the 5th position is the most likely outcome. So let's start with the Spirit Oracle card first. If you like the song, just hit like or share or subscribe to it. Again, this reading is a general reading. It's for Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. If you guys want, you can follow me on Instagram. I'll put that in the description box. Also, if you want personal readings, that will be in the description box. Instructions for that will be in the description box as well. So let's see, Scorpio. We'll do a couple more shuffles. There's one. Do one more. Spirit, show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Scorpio. Show me the card I should say, that I need to see for the star sign Scorpio. That represents their energy that they are in, overall energy. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Scorpio. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign Scorpio. Spirit, show me the card I need to see for the star sign Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign Scorpio. I think that's the one, but the card I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Spirit, show me the card I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. There we go. I like for those to jump out rather than just turn over and jump out. All right, so we have fire ant, and this is the alchemical sign for fire. And so what I'm feeling from this card intuitively, and I'll read the meaning of it in a minute here, but what I'm feeling from this is the fire ant is an energy where it's a bustling, it's a hustle and bustle. You're on the move, and you're just on the move, and the task at hand you're very excited about it. So something's going on externally to you that is causing you to kind of have like this what's the word I'm thinking of, where you're just kind of like antsy, but like very like an anxious but like an excited what's the word I'm thinking of, but yeah, like an exciting, like you know how they say we got ants in my pants. It's as though this energy is propelling you in an excited, overly stimulated way. Like it's overstimulating this energy. It's everything is coming at you. Like it just looks like everything is coming at you, and it's okay because it's all these things that you wanted anyway. It's coming at you, but it's all coming at once. You know what I mean? And it's just overwhelming that you're getting all these things that you thought about, what you wanted to come toward you, and now they're all coming toward you in a feverish pace, though, at a feverish pace. It's just all these things, and it's like it's all happening around you now. So let's see what it says. That's what I feel from that. Intuitively, like, as soon as I picked it up, I'm like, woo, it's a lot of energy from that. But let's read what it says in there in the book. Fire ant. Aggression, rigid thinking, following orders. Fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. So it's coming at you. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that counter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. Interesting. Well, that's what it says in there. And perhaps that is the case, but we'll see what the tarot says. I feel like everything's happening, coming at you all at once. And it's what you wanted. And it's just an overwhelming feeling is what I'm getting. So let's see if the tarot... see what the story says from the tarot. See if that is more like the book's interpretation of the card, or my interpretation. What I felt intuitively. See which one comes out in tarot. Do like a couple more shuffles. Do one more. Nine of Wands, that's overwhelming energy right there. It's a wounded warrior. One more, I want to do one more. I know I said one more before, but we're going to do it again. There we go, now we'll cut the deck. I feel that's the time now, yeah. Spirit. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Then I'll go back in. Spirit, show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio, Spirit. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. See for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the cards I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the future energy for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the future energy for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the future energy for the star sign, Scorpio. Spirit team, show me the cards I need to see. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. See for the star sign, Scorpio. Woo! That popped out. Woo! Nice. Show me the card I need to see for the star sign, Scorpio. Almost not good enough. Show me the card I need to see. Here, show me the card I need to see. So we have 7 of Cups, which is your water energy at the bottom of the deck. Confusion, like clouded, overwhelming. Let's see what the rest of the story is, though. Well, how I see it is this way, Scorpio. What I see in the past energy, we have the High Priestess in reverse. This is essentially in the upright. The High Priestess is all like knowing, having a very high intuition, kind of knowing what's going to happen well before it happens, or it also is someone holding a secret. In the upright, but in the reverse, this is not using your intuition. In the past, you were not doing that. You were not following your intuition. You were more along the lines of logic or rationale. Is it what you were using? A mental space rather than emotional space. Or intuitive space, I should say, specifically. That's what was happening in the past energy. In the present, again, you're releasing this is the Ten of Wands energy, so releasing of those burdens. In the upright, it's carrying around a lot of burdens, and you're releasing those burdens. And which is okay, because that means that's the end of the cycle. Tens are the end of the cycle. But a great energy. That's what I was feeling with that fire ant. For me, intuitively, like everything's coming at you and it's overwhelming, a little bit overwhelming right now. But it's all the things that you kind of wanted. And I say that because in the middle with the mutual energy is the Two of Swords in reverse, where before you were not able to make a decision on the matter. You or the other person or the situation at hand was at a standstill or an impasse, if you will. not being able to make that decision, you did finally make that decision by releasing those burdens, or the releasing of the burdens in this present energy. So the mutual energy that you and this other person, I think it's the other person, is Two of Swords, made a decision moving forward, no longer at an impasse or blocking it from happening, which is a good thing, because in the future energy we have the Empress card. This is the one that jumped out. This is a 3. This represents it's Venusian energy, that of Taurus or Libra. And Venusian energy is the energy of like high love vibration. So you making this choice puts you in this energy, the Empress energy. And this is, everybody wants the Empress. Everyone is attracted to this type of energy. It's so high vibrational. It's very, it's so receptive of an energy that people feel like, it's like, oh, I can come up and talk to that person, or I can come ask this person how many ever, you know what I mean? Like I can tell this person whatever's on my mind, and they'll be receptive to it, because it's an energy that is extremely bright, and it's high vibrational love too. So it's just so warm and inviting. It's kind of like when you're on a fall night, early fall night, where you have like a bonfire going, and you know, everyone before the campfire, everyone was kind of like, you know, on the periphery, you know, way out of the periphery. But once, you know, the fire gets to a certain, you know, height or whatever, it just draws everybody in. And that is very much like the energy of this card, or the energy that you're in, whereas people are just drawn into it, which is really good. And the most likely outcome will be the Page of Swords. So someone is keeping their eye on you, or this could be a message coming in quickly, like a text message or something, you know, an email or whatever. But I think it's someone keeping an eye on you social media wise, because of your newfound glow. They're coming in, and that being the case, it's what you always wanted. However, it's might put you in the 7 of Cups energy. Yeah, because below that we have the Chariot, you're moving fast, or that, and then below that a defensive energy, 7 Wands. But anyway, so it's going to put you into a little bit of like a state of confusion, because of that, you know, this person, the message, or them watching you, put you into a little bit of put you into a little bit of a state of confusion. But I think all will be well. Well, Scorpio, that's all I have for you right there. And that's that story. I say it's okay to proceed, especially with that Empress being your future energy. Proceed exactly what you've been doing, the choice that you made. Even though in the past you weren't using your intuition, I think you moved toward making a sound decision, and that's great. And thanks for watching my reading. Again, all of those things all the information that you need is below, as far as personal reading instructions, etc. If you like the video, or if you like, like the song, or if you like the reading, just press the like button. Please share, comment, even if the reading resonated, please leave a comment in the comment box, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified of the next videos that I release. Thanks you for joining, and we'll see you next time. Water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Namaste.